Hello everyone, this is John, John 35. Just doing a little vid, not a review at this point. I've been so snowed under with work and my time has just gone nowhere, so I haven't been able to get a chance to do any reviews at the minute. It's just a little bit of a shout out and to show you a couple of bits that I've got just the last couple of weeks. First shout out to some of my new subscribers. If I get the pronunciations wrong of your names, sorry about that. Bush Killicky, Johnny Darkling 2008, the Transformer Freak, Zizzle Rizzle, I think that's it, 8707, and Questlife. Thank you very much for subscribing. As I say, I hope to get some more reviews out at some point and sort of show you some more bits and bobs I've got, but as I say, just a bit hard pushed with time at the minute. It was my birthday the other week and I just thought I'd show you a few bits that I've picked up from a boot fair as well, but first of all I'll do the boot fair bits first. I've got a couple of the small hero figures, Hound and Blitzwing, just picked them up just because they took me fancy when I saw them on a stall. Got a original, the first film Barricade, and just little Legends, I think it's Legends class, little figure in his original sort of colour scheme from the first film, which is quite a nice little figure. I'll just bring him in. It's actually quite nice because the later one, which is the blue one which I've got, it's not quite as nicely painted. I actually think this is a better version of him. Another thing I got from the boot fairs, there's a couple of little books. There's the movie Top Trumps, which is from the first film, which is quite nice. There's quite different pictures in there, and one of the 2008 annuals, though obviously this is quite new. It's actually quite nice where I've picked it up. It's actually unmarked and unwritten in, so it's a nice sort of find in that sense to keep. But they're about it for the boot fairs. It's sort of getting a bit quiet in that sort of way, so there's not so much out there. And as I say, I haven't had time to go round to them anyway, really. As to my birthday bits, I mean, first of all, got the G1 t-shirt. It's from Primark, if anyone's looking for one. It's a great t-shirt, love it to bits. Now, where do I start? Go with the smallest ones. Now I believe this is Crowbar, and again there's Legends class from the latest film. Really nice little figure, very nicely detailed. I don't know if the light's going to pick out some of the back detail, but it's very nice. It's a little bit different as well with the transformation as to some of the original, like the earlier ones, where if I get the first film Bumblebee, and you can see he's quite basic, whereas Crowbar's a lot more detailed and a little bit taller as well. It's a bit bigger figure, so quite good. And he was actually on my birthday cake my fiance made for me, so I wasn't expecting that. Now as to bits that I was given, I got, I think, the Scout class Insecticon. I will maybe get round to doing reviews on these figures at some point as well. It's a figure I've seen sort of like a while back, but was picked up for me. I kind of knew I'd got it, but wasn't allowed it until my birthday. Another figure which is very good, not so much the vehicle mode, but the robot mode is fantastic, and that's Windcharger, in the same class, the Scout class I believe. Reveal the Shield, I think these ones are. And he's great. The face sort of moulding is fantastic and very G1 cartoon. It's a great figure. Vehicle mode, as I say, is a little bit so-so, but he's very good. If the mini bots had been like that when they came out, I think they'd have sold even better. Now, maybe not one of the most exciting figures, and I couldn't stand them at first, but they sort of grown on me a little bit, is Mudflap. Now, from the obviously Revenge of the Fallen, I have got Skids. I already had him. I got him here as well. So I wanted sort of like the set, so I got the two. But I was very pleased to sort of get him, because at least it means they've both sort of completed now. I've got the two of them. Those slightly different versions, because the Skids I've got is the tuner one, whereas Mudflap I think is the original. I don't know if it's Revenge. Yeah, it would be Revenge of the Fallen, because that's when they first made their appearance, isn't it? And a couple which I actually got quite cheaply off eBay, but with some birthday money, and that is Mindset, which is the Autobot version. I'm trying to think what the Decepticon version of him is called. Can't think of it off now offhand, but there's the camouflage version of this, which is a Decepticon. But really sort of pleased with that. I know a lot of people don't like the long arms and that, but I think there's so much nice detailing, the face, the chest, all the track detailing on the arms is fantastic. It would have been nice if the weapons had fired on his shoulders there, but can't have everything. I'm used to G1, so it's amazing if his arms turn. And one figure I really liked, I did see but missed out on getting it. I only had one, so I actually managed to pick this up off eBay, again with birthday money, and it's got a look now. Autobot Drift. Now I've only sort of opened this today, and this figure is fantastic. I mean, I'm quite into my Japanese cars. I used to have a Toyota Supra. I used to be a bit of a petrol head with stuff like that. So to have a Japanese car, I think it's modelled on a... Oh, I'm trying to think now. Let's have a look at it in the vehicle mode. I think it looks a little bit more like the modern... Is it modern Skyline? Could be something like that, or the Mazda. Not sure what they were quite sort of styling it after, but all done up in his sort of Japanese colour scheme with the writing, and obviously huge samurai sword, and he comes with two smaller swords which tuck in to the door parts of the vehicle. I will do a review on him again, you know, at some point when I've got more time, but if you really do want a good sort of figure, this one is a really nice one, and quite sort of like unusual in the fact that he's a modern character, in the fact that they aren't reusing a old name. I don't remember there ever being a figure called Drift in the original sort of G1 line at all, and I would recommend actually the IDW comic, which he's obviously styled after. It's a good, interesting storyline. And the last bit that I got for my birthday, well, Transformer related anyway, is Transformers Nefarious, IDW sort of, oh, what would they call that? It's more of the book rather than the individual comics. Graphic novel, I think is the word I'm looking for. Read that in one evening because I couldn't put it down. That is a great storyline, and filled in a lot of gaps after Revenge of the Fallen, and definitely a storyline I'd recommend you read, especially if you're into the films. That's about all at the moment. I will try and get some reviews done. Don't know quite what yet. So many things to choose from, and it just depends on how much time I've got, and obviously getting it out and setting up sort of like so that I can have some of the information there, and also refresh my memories on transforming whichever one it is, because obviously I've got quite a lot. I think it's probably going into the hundreds of Transformers, and trying to remember them all after you've put them away for quite a long time and then getting them out is a bit sort of mind blowing. But I will get some more reviews out soon. That's all really. Okay, I'll see you again sometime. Okay, cheers.